Deli, welcome back. What's the feeling like coming back to a team, not just being your second year, but having basically everyone come back with you?
Yeah, I think it's exciting that we've brought everybody back, and I think we had a good thing going at the end of last year, especially, and we're looking to build on that moving into this year.
When you look at all the changes that have happened to teams in the Eastern Conference, just what goes through your head when you're seeing all the trades and the guys going west and the free agents moving around and you guys kind of just stay where you are?
I think it's a good position to be in because I think continuity in basketball and really getting to know each other on and off the court really means something, and especially when you get to the playoffs and the pressure's on. So I think having the same group pretty much come back and have another year together, and especially after losing to Toronto, everyone's pretty motivated going into the off season. So everyone's got better in the off season. Then you come together in training camp, put it together. I'm looking forward to it.
You're obviously playoff tested, but for some of those guys, that was their first time in the playoffs in major roles. How do you think, with a little time to reflect on it, all of those guys played in the playoffs, and what do you think they learned from that?
I think anytime you can get playoff experience, it's obviously good. We would have liked to get more, but I think the guys did a great job. But at the same time, it also shows them what level you need to be working at for the whole off season. Just because that's the whole goal. You play the whole regular season to get that opportunity in the playoffs and do something once we're there. So I think everybody's had a good off season. Everybody looks in good shape and excited to get started.
I know at the end of the year last year, once that playoff series was done, you mentioned the fact that you're maybe a little bit disappointed in your first year here in Milwaukee, that you could have been better. How do you think you can be better here in this second year?
I think I feel good coming into the season. I had good off season to work on my body, work on my game, know the system better. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And just seeing what we can do. I think anytime, little things like playing pick and roll with Giannis instead of coming in and, figuring it out during the start of the year, we're going to have a good idea. Obviously, Chris coming back at the end of the season, having him at the start is going to make a big difference as well.
Obviously, Malcolm is a guy that really came onto the scene last year and did a great job. How does your guys' relationship work, and how do you two try to work together?
I think Malcolm, he wasn't your typical rookie, and he's not a typical younger player. He's mature, not just on the court but off the court as well. I think that really helped him last year. He's a team guy. We only got to play a little bit together last year, but I think when we did, it worked pretty well on offense and defense, and I'm hoping we can play more together this year.
If things kind of hold to form as the way they were at the end of last season, it would project that you'd be coming off the bench with that second unit. What do you think that second unit can provide, especially considering you guys have that experience of playing together already?
I think the main thing is we can just get off to a good start. I think last year we went out at the start of the year, fell away in the middle, and then picked it up at the end. But I really do think we can get off to a good start. Like I said, playing in pick and rolls, defensive end with the system we run. I think that's another thing that we should be, coming into training camp tomorrow. We've got a few new guys, but most of the core group is back, so we should be able to pick that up straight away. So I think that gives us a big advantage on other teams.
Jed had mentioned the fact that he thinks this year this could be a top 5 defense with the personnel, with everyone coming back. Do you think that is something that is obtainable for this team?
I definitely think it's attainable, and that's what our goal should be. Obviously, we've got all the length, all the athleticism, but another year knowing the defensive scheme and also having that defensive understanding of what guys are going to do defensively in pick and rolls, defensively on rotations, getting to know each other on that end of the floor. There's a chemistry to that as well that pretty much never gets talked about, but it's very important as well. Thanks, guys.